Hi, we live. What's up, fight fans? We live. We are ready. I haven't yet. Some of y'all may have a different broadcast than I have, but I have yet to see what the winner is, and I'm waiting it out as we speak. Live from the East Coast. I got it a draw. I'm gonna be 100 with you. We're gonna get to this. This is gonna be interesting. Great fight, Alex. Great fight, bro. Great fight. Ah, this is about to be something. Great fight, great fight. Jacobs got schooled. Okay, we gonna talk about it. Man, let me tell y'all like this, man. I thought Canelo did good coming out the gates, but as this fight started to progress, I thought Daniel Jacobs started to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought Daniel Jacobs definitely took the middle rounds, without a doubt. And yo, I thought Daniel Jacobs took the middle rounds, and it's just gonna all come down to how they seen these last two rounds, bro. Real talk. We got a lot to talk about. Here we go. Here we go. 115, 113. 116, 112. 116, 112? Okay. Alright. Really though. 116 to 112 though. 116 to 112? That's 4 rounds. You had it for 116, 112, Sean? Nah, 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 no, 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 no. No, no. Hell no. Hell no. 116, 112, Lewis? Nah, 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 nah. I had it a draw. That's what I had it. 8-4. My goodness, what a fight, what a fight, what a fight. I enjoyed every second of the fight. No way. There's no way possible. No way possible, man. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I did not have this fight no 116, 112. No way, no how. I do give Canelo roughly coming out of the opening gates. I gave Daniel Jacobs round number one. From rounds two on down to round six, I gave them all to Canelo. After that, I thought Daniel Jacobs started to turn up the heat a little bit, bruh. Oh my goodness, 116, 112. That's a 4 round margin. 4 round margin. The thing is, though, man, Daniel Jacobs came out early into this fight. And the thing that he did, I thought that was part of his game plan was to allow Canelo Alvarez to work. We all talked about this. To allow Canelo Alvarez to work. You know what I'm saying? And I thought towards the second half of this fight, Canelo would start to tire. Canelo would start to wear down a little bit. And this is where Daniel Jacobs should have had his best moments of the fight. Hit the thumbs up for me as y'all come on up in this joint, man. I'm sorry, man. Look here, man. 116, 112, I can't ride with that. I just can't ride with it. If you want to say Canelo edged it out 1, 2 rounds, I'm good with that. But 4 rounds? Nah, I don't think there was a 4 round difference in this fight, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of close rounds. So I got to go back and watch this fight one more time, man. But Slim, oh my goodness, man. First off, I was very impressed with Canelo Alvarez's head movement in this fight. Earlier on, I mean, in the middle rounds, even when Daniel Jacobs was trying to put the jab on him and trying to switch from southpaw to go from southpaw to orthodox, Canelo Alvarez's head movement was making Daniel Jacobs extremely inaccurate in the earlier part of this fight. Very inaccurate. You know what I'm saying? He started to press the action. Of course, that's when he was at full strength. But bruh, towards the middle of this fight, Daniel Jacobs started to do his thing. Daniel Jacobs started to let his hands go. You know what I mean? And he started to press the action a little more. The only thing that I did not like about Jacobs, where I think the number one takeaway that I got worse than anything, if y'all can go back to the ninth round, Daniel Jacobs caught Canelo Alvarez with a shot so solid. I want to say it was a left hook that was solid, bruh. That was solid. And he did not follow it up. He stood there watching, admiring his work. And I'm like, bruh, jump on him. This was the time. That was the best shot of the fight for Daniel Jacobs. You know what I mean? Nah, it wasn't no robbery. I don't. You said when you saying 116 to 112, bro, that's a little too far of a margin though, y'all. Come on. Mr. Punch Out says Canelo was the winner before the fight was even signed. You know what I mean? Bro, 116 to 112? Nah, bro, I don't know what them judges was looking at on that. Now, if you want to get this fight to Canelo, it's going to be about a 1, maybe 2 round margin at best. At best. No freaking way. Daniel Jacobs did his thing in the middle rounds on down. It came down to me to the 11th and the 12th round, where I gave the 11th round to Canelo Alvarez, and I gave the 12th round to Daniel Jacobs, man. Nah, man. 116, 112 was way off, bruh. Way off. Lorenzo Lewis says Daniel Jacobs is trash. Either way you look at it, he was visibly shook against both Triple G and Canelo. He ain't nothing but a middleweight Dominique Brazil. Damn you being harsh, cuzzo. Hey, man, my deal is this, man. I thought Daniel Jacobs was following the game plan. And the game plan was to allow Canelo Alvarez to work in the first half of this fight. He had to weigh him down. He had to make sure he tire out. And, bruh, I mean, I'm sorry, man. I thought this fight was a draw. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was a draw. I would have been happy if they would have called this fight a draw. Nah, man. Danny was straight giving up the last 12 on the last 12. Nah, bro. I gave the 11th to Canelo and I gave the 12th to Danny, man. Y'all can look here, man. Danny took those middle rounds. Canelo started to slow down. He even started to hold a couple times. Man, Danny started hitting him with jabs. Danny started pushing him back. That's where Danny got himself back into this fight, which was the sweet spot of the fight, which the point of the fight that I thought Danny would get back in it. Bruh, 116, 112 though? Fuck nah, son. Right now, I got Jacob 7-5. Couple of those rounds could have gone either way, but it's well known if close Canelo wins. I think a draw is the most fair. I agree. I had it a draw. At the end of this fight, the way I scored it, and I scored it live in Main Man's boxing form, and my conclusion was a draw. You know what I mean? Utmost Killer, they gave it to Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez won a unanimous decision tonight. Now, let's not shit too much on Canelo. Hats off to Canelo for getting the victory tonight and all that good stuff. He retains his titles. He takes the belt above Daniel Jacobs. He takes the IBF belt above Daniel Jacobs. I haven't sat here and watched the post-fight interview, so I have to go back and watch it. But I know Daniel Jacobs got to be a little gutted by that 116, 112 scorecard, bruh. That's messed up. Hit the like button for me as y'all come on in, man. Real talk, man. Real talk. But good fight. A lot of action. Good chess match. Daniel Jacobs, the only thing I didn't like, man, I thought he could have brought the dog out a lot more. I did not like the fact that he admired so much of his work. I did not like the fact that when the rounds that I thought he should have brought it to Canelo, which was the middle to late rounds, the rounds that I thought he should have really brought it to Canelo, he didn't bring it enough. You know what I mean? It's like when he would get them good shots in, pow, pow, then he would just take a step back. Nah, bro. The one thing that we know Daniel Jacobs to do, when he jump on you, he jumps on you. You know what I'm saying? But he took too much. He took too much off in a lot of portions of the rounds, and it was just like, damn, bro. These judges need to stop giving people rounds when they are close to call, man. 10-10s. Would you say 10-10s ain't common enough? I agree with you 100%. They don't give enough 10-10s when a lot of these rounds are hard to decipher. A judge got to do the fair thing by giving off 10-10 rounds. That's just real talk. You know what I mean? Look, man, Canelo did his thing early on in this fight. Like I said, them first 6 rounds, Canelo was styling, bruh. He was styling. You know what I mean? He was hitting them with combinations. He was hitting them downstairs. He was coming up underneath Daniel Jacobs' jab, getting on the inside of Daniel Jacobs, throwing hard shots on Daniel Jacobs, backing him up. Daniel making him very inaccurate with his head movement. He was styling in the first half of the fight. No doubt about it. But towards the middle rounds on down, Daniel got back in this fight. Orlando Finney in the building. What's up, family? What's good, man? What's goody, man? Slim, it's crazy, man. Selden L says commentators be like Jacobs landed 20 shots, but Canelo landed 1 big shot, so he wins the round. Then the next round, commentator says Jacobs lands. What you say? Jacobs lands 1 big shot, but Canelo won because he threw more. Man, they were all over the map on that commentating. I had to turn the commentating down, bruh. We knew what it was, man. Tim Johnson, man, this is a big problem. These fighters sit back and try to tie Alvarez instead of letting their hands go, then get mad at the scorecards. Go for the kill. Stop depending on the judges. And that's the one thing that I wanted Daniel Jacobs to do in the middle rounds. He should have put his foot on the gas just a little bit more. And I don't know if he started to tire or what it was because, he came into this fight damn big tonight, man. He had a lot of weight on him tonight. But I don't know if that was the case or not. But at the end of the day, bro, I wanted to see that dog come out in full force in the middle rounds. In full freaking force. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though, man. But I still thought he took enough of the middle rounds. It came down to the 11th and 12th to me, which I gave the 11th to Canelo Alvarez, and I gave the 12th to Daniel Jacobs. 116 to 112 is an atrocity. It's straight up bullshit. It was crap. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. Froch was terrible. The other guy was solid. Yeah, Froch was very terrible, man. I mean, one dude said he had Canelo up like by 2 rounds. That's respectable. If you got Canelo up 1 to 2 rounds, cool. That's cool with me. But to say 116, 112, man, that's a joke, bruh. That's a joke. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. I mean, come on, man. That's a straight up joke. You know what I mean? Real talk. Time for the Triple G versus Canelo decider now since it's 1-1. I mean, what's 1-1? Ain't nothing 1-1 between Triple G and Canelo. It's 1-0-1. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's what last time I checked. If and when Canelo fights Andre, I'm going to order that the zone. If and when Canelo fights Andre. Yeah, I hope that happens, man. I like to see Canelo go after all of the belts and try to, become totally undisputed. He can make history here. He has the opportunity now to make absolute history. He's gained the IBF title tonight. He now has 3 of the 4 major belts at middleweight. Canelo Alvarez is trying to do what a lot of people ain't doing, and that's go for total undisputed. But I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not going to leave this alone. Daniel Jacobs should have got a draw, in my opinion, tonight. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. Clearly we see that Daniel Jacobs put the size on the night. It wasn't for power, just like he did in the Gennady Golovkin fight. It wasn't for power. It was for punch resistance. It was to prevent Daniel Jacobs from being stopped, bruh. This was a draw, huh, Boxia? Yeah, I seen the draw too, homie. I seen the draw. Man, Canelo still shows he has problems with the American style of boxing. The thing is, when Canelo was at full energy, when in the beginning of fights, man, Canelo is a beautiful fighter to watch. Yo, his head movement, his foot movement, the way he moves his upper body is a beautiful thing to watch. Power, the whole 9. But the problem is he starts to fade in the middle to late rounds. He turns into somebody else. And also when he's backing up, he is not nearly as good. But bruh, he definitely, in the first 4 to 5 rounds, man, this dude is like the perfect fighter. The perfect freaking fighter. After that, it's just like every round going down, 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 down. He dug deep tonight, though. I got to give it to him. He dug deep, but I thought Daniel Jacobs outworked him in the middle to late rounds. I thought Daniel Jacobs had the better shots in the middle to the late rounds. And bruh, I mean, they should have called this a draw, man. Real talk. But like somebody said earlier, man, when you're dealing with a Canelo Alvarez, when you're dealing with such a huge, humongous superstar, if you're going to make the fight this close, they're going to give this fight to Canelo Alvarez. We all know that. Hey, let's keep it real. It was a close fight. Good fight, but though I can't lie, but props to Danny, though. Props to Danny, man. Look, man, even if you sitting here saying that your man Canelo Alvarez won, don't be a freaking hater, man. Don't be a hater and then try to say that Daniel Jacobs got smoked. Don't be a hater and say that Daniel Jacobs ain't bring some noise tonight, bro. He gave everybody a good fight. Show some love to that man, Joe. He put up a good effort. Yeah, Jacobs didn't capitalize off his successful moments. He knew he could take the power, so it got on his ass and stopped trying to outbox Canelo. Jacobs could have clearly won. Bro, I think that said, like, I couldn't say it no better. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Jacobs, when he would have success, his powerful shots that he would land, such as in the 9th round, when he caught Canelo Alvarez with a thundering hook upstairs, he then backed off. And I'm like, bro, why do you... Don't get into this mindset of overly trying to box Canelo. You got a main dog inside you, bruh. Bring it on him. And Canelo, even when he ate that shot, he took some steps back and he had to recover for a minute. And Daniel Jacobs did not jump on him, and I was going crazy. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Real talk, man. What are you doing? That was bullshit. If I never see a draw, I'm damn sure when I seen one today, Christian Thomas. I agree with you 100%, bro. I couldn't say it no better. I saw a draw. I saw 6 rounds to 6, in even split, in my opinion. But like everybody is saying tonight, when you got such a close fight like this, dealing with the cash cow of boxing, dealing with Mr. Canelo Alvarez himself. Slim, they are not going to give this shit to no Daniel Jacobs, bro. Hey, Proliferate says he's seen a draw. Everybody's seeing draws, Mo. Hey, yo, if you seen a draw, let me see the word draw pop across my screen. Let me see the word draw pop across my screen if you saw a draw. Shuhu says 6'6", but we know what it is. Yeah, man, Lion Bar in the building. What's up, fam? Jacobs punch then waited too many times in this fight. I agree with you, man. I agree with you, man. Ray-Ban's in the building. Woohoo! What you say? Canelo looked damn good, too damn good early, Mo. He looked good early, fam. Son, I thought this was a draw, bro. I thought this was a draw, man. This was a draw. Century and Son says 115, 113, Canelo, respectable. I can respect that score because at least you only gave him 2 extra rounds, man. Real talk. Hit that like button for the homie, like my man Ray-Ban say, and subscribe while you up in this joint. We keep it all the way live, man. Should have kept it ortho. He should have kept it ortho. He was doing decent. He had good spots in his fight when he was fighting Southpaw, man. But I'm with you. He should have stayed ortho. But he hit him. The best shot of the fight tonight for Daniel Jacobs was a big left hook that came in the 9th round, and he just did not follow it up, Mo. He did not follow it up. Canelo looked sharp. Canelo looked super sharp in them first 6 rounds. Canelo looked sharp as attack. Like I said, bro, his head movement, his upper body movement, it was working. Everything was working. He was out jabbing Daniel Jacobs. I believe it was like round 2 and 3. He would literally he had the solid, more stiffer jab in those early rounds, without a doubt. But after about rounds 6 on down, this is where Canelo, you seen the obvious, him getting tired. I see draws popping all across my screen. Look at all these draws. Everybody's seeing draws tonight, you know what I mean? But I thought in the middle to late rounds, Jacobs got back in this fight, fam. He got back in this fight. Everybody's seeing draws up in this joint. Shuhu says Jacobs could have went all out after round 9, and Canelo was getting tired. Yeah, that was the best part of the game plan, Alex. I thought that was the game plan. I could definitely see a draw, Alex. I thought the best. I broke this down in my prediction for this fight. I said that's exactly what Daniel Jacobs needs to do, and that is come into this fight, allow Canelo Alvarez to work early, put a lot of work in. It would have helped if Daniel Jacobs could have went downstairs a lot better. But let him work. Get to the mid to late rounds and then start to take over. Don't tussle with this guy in the beginning of the fight. He was doing it. And I thought he executed exactly that particular game plan. The only thing was, bro, I mean, I would have liked to seen the dog come out a lot more, man. That's just the whole thing. Shuhu says, funny thing, their faces were clean after. I went to see Triple G fight Canelo with the new coach. I'm going to tell you something, bro. Daniel Jacobs did a much better job than Gennady Golovkin to me tonight, man. I thought Daniel Jacobs did a much better job than Golovkin did because this was a very, very close fight. It could have, to me, landed either way, but you know, I thought he did a good job, but better than what Triple G usually do. You know what I mean? Jacobs wasn't robbed, my boy. You don't think Jacobs was robbed? Okay, well, 116, 112. Explain that to me, King. Explain that to me, please. Did you see 116 to 112 like the judges saw? What the hell? Was Adelaide Bird up in the building tonight? I mean, what the hell was going on? You know what I mean? Jacobs won fair and square, says the mythology. See, even so much, I'm seeing it go back and forth. I'm seeing people put draws. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, this is going to be a fight that we all going to have to go back and watch again. And because those middle to late rounds were close, debatable rounds in a lot of cases. But I thought Jacobs took them. I thought Jacobs started to outwork Canelo. He started to push him back. You know what I'm saying? He started to land the better shots. Hit that like button for me like the homie Orlando just said. I just thought that it was all working for Jacobs in the mid to late rounds. It came down to the final 2 rounds, bruh. Jacobs ran so much. Jacobs didn't run. What you talking about? Jacobs ran. Jacobs held his ground at many portions of this fight. He started to push Canelo back in the mid to late rounds. He didn't run the whole fight, fam. No way. Shu Gutierrez says it was a very exciting fight all day. Vincent Roof says some of the rounds were close. I can see a 116 to 112. No, fam. That is 4 rounds difference. I did not see 4 rounds of difference between these 2 fighters, bro. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I just didn't see it. Maybe I'll go back and watch this fight. I did not see a 4-round difference. You know, I thought earlier on, I will admit, Canelo went up big. Canelo went up big early. I had him up 5-1 going into the 6th round. Canelo went up way big. But Jacobs, round by round, chipped away each and every round. Carl Froch even said it. Damn, man, Jacobs got himself back into this fight. Round by round by round, he got back into this fight by outworking, by standing his ground, by landing the better shots. Canelo was still fighting. Canelo was still working. Don't get me wrong, but not nearly at the rate as he was in those first few rounds. And most importantly, he was getting hit a hell of a lot more. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Jacobs will sleep well tonight with that pile of money. Yeah, he will sleep well. We know he may take a fine tonight because he came in. He missed the second day weigh-in, in which he came in 3.6 pounds over the weight limit. But you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Jacobs was so big and couldn't dominate and still has to pay $1 million. Yeah, that's crazy as hell, ain't that shit, bro? The thing is, though, man, like I try to tell everybody, Jacobs did not come in overweight for power. It wasn't a power thing with Jacobs. Clearly, you didn't see Jacobs jumping all over Canelo, putting a lot of punches on him. It was for punch resistance, the same way he did to Gennady Golovkin. It was for punch resistance. It was for he can last all 12 rounds with Canelo. You know, putting on that bigger size. Even Carl Froch, I believe I heard him say it. He was like, now we see where that extra weight that he put on. Now we see how it's coming in handy because it's keeping him from going down. You know what I'm saying? But I thought he was much more slower. Canelo looked like the more faster fighter in there tonight. Canelo looked like he was more, he just looked more like the more quicker fighter, especially early on in the fight. He was the faster guy. We thought Jacobs, like Jacobs was saying, he wanted to be the faster guy. Canelo was the faster guy, but he worn down faster also. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Viva la Mexico. I hear y'all, man. So Jacobs needed at least the ninth and 10th rounds. You said 9 to 10 rounds? I don't know if you said 9 to 10 or 9 and 10. All I know is I thought Jacobs needed, if he could have took the 11th and 12th, I thought he would have pulled it out. The problem was that Jacobs, to me, took his foot off the gas in the 11th round, and then he tried to get back in the 12th. And those were two very debatable rounds. But I thought he pulled it out in the 11th, but took his, he lost the 11th, but took his foot off the gas in the 12th. You know what I mean? Canelo head movement was incredible. It was, bro. It was. This was the most inaccurate I've ever seen Daniel Jacobs. And Daniel Jacobs, to me, has a problem with punching down. I noticed the same problem in the Sergey Deryevchenko fight, where Sergey Deryevchenko was much shorter also. Daniel Jacobs has an issue with punching down. You know what I'm saying? When he got to punch down, he's not nearly as accurate. Like you think about even in the Peter Quillin fight, where Quillin is a bigger target, he slept them early. You know what I mean? When Daniel Jacobs has to jab and punch down, he's not nearly as accurate. Not at all. You know what I mean? Not at all. Jacobs' body language in much of the fight did not look confident. He was trying too hard to figure Canelo out. That doesn't help at all. Off balance a lot too. Yeah, and a lot of slapping shots. That's another thing. Earlier on, I saw Jacobs do a lot of slapping shots. And I was like, no, bro, you got to put that knuckle on him, bro. You got to let that knuckle hit the chin. You can't keep doing all this slapping shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kill that slapping shit. Size him up. Let him walk into something. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, Jacobs, it just... I don't know, bro. I just wanted to see more of his dog, bro. Y'all don't get it, man. This man got a rabid German Shepherd that lives in his gut, and tonight it just didn't come out in the force that I wanted to see it come out. You know what I mean? Real talk. Canelo's chin is yeah. Canelo got a good chin, no question about it. Canelo took a lot of shots tonight, man. Real talk. You know, to be honest, this Jacobs was still not as sharp or as strong as he was against Triple G because he didn't have even weigh in the next day. Well, I mean, same way in Triple G's case, clearly he was over the next day weigh in. And I'm sure in tonight's case, we all know, because he's going to eat a mean fine after this shit, he was way over the weight in the weigh in. The thing is, though, man, it wasn't so much as that. I think, honestly, he seemed to let his hands go a little better against Gennady Golovkin than he did against Canelo. I don't know what it was. Maybe him keeping Canelo, you know, working as hard as he had him working in the early portions of the fight, it actually tired Jacobs out too. But Jacobs' dog just didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was about. Real talk, man. You know what I mean? 6'6" all day. I feel you. I feel you on that, Shuhu. Jacobs will be back. Jacobs shouldn't go nowhere. Jacobs still can get himself back into contention. Now, I don't know what his route going to be because Canelo has his eyes set on, you know, getting all of the belts. Canelo has one more belt to go, y'all. One more belt to go, son. Then that's it. The man is in the history books. Everybody going to remember Canelo Alvarez. Undisputed middleweight champion. He told Gennady Golovkin, if you want to guarantee me fighting you at the end of this year, then go after Demetrius Andre's title. If you don't go after it, I'm gonna go after it. You know what I mean? Slim. Hey, bruh, I gotta give it to Canelo, man. And that's also one thing I gotta give for respect for Canelo. Canelo signed an 11-fight deal with DAZN. This is his second fight of an 11-fight deal, and he jumped in that ring with Daniel Jacobs. Slim, I ain't mad at him, bro. Hats off to Canelo for that, man. Real shit. DGO, what's up, fam? Canelo's defense discouraged Jacobs. He was looking silly sometimes. Yeah, defense of Canelo early was just beautiful. I mean, the way he was ducking up under Jacobs' jab, the way he was getting around Jacobs' shots, it was a thing of beauty. It was, I mean, the upper body movement of Canelo Alvarez is something over the years that he has learned and has worked on and gotten much, much better. And he's not the typical Mexican fighter. I told y'all, man, Canelo Alvarez is like Shang Tsung. Everybody he beat, he takes a part of them. You know what I'm saying? And to me, over time, with the tutelage of Eddie Reynoso Jr., with the tutelage of Chepo in his corner, he has picked up so many tools over the years, and he uses them to his disposal. It's beautiful to watch earlier on in the fight. You know what I mean? Real talk. Blackham TV in the building. What's up, homie? Big deal. Hats off to Canelo. He has the judges in his pockets, no matter who he fights. Shit, he beat Anthony Joshua on the cards, even if they carry him away on the gurney. Yeah, yo, man, you sounded a little too salty right now, Mo. Hey, don't get me wrong, man. I wanted to see a draw, and 116 to 112 is a freaking disgrace. It's a freaking disgrace. Hell nah, white shoes. Canelo easy. Nah, bro. This was a razor-thin, close fight. It was a freaking disgrace to see 116 to 112. I don't know what the hell that they were looking at tonight, bro. I seen a draw tonight, but, man, I'll go back and watch this fight in a more calmer environment when I'm a little not as turned up as I am right now, and maybe I'll see something different. But from what I seen from judging it live, you can go to Main Man Made Man's Boxing Forum on Facebook, and you will see I scored each and every round as I saw it in real time. And what I saw, what I came up to was a 105 to 105 score in the end, and I thought that not 105, I'm sorry, 115 to 115 score in the end, in which I saw a straight out draw. You know what I'm saying? Straight out draw, bro. I'm sorry, man. Rematch ain't happening. Rematch ain't happening. Man, Canelo Alvarez right now has his eyes set on being a total undisputed middleweight champion. DAZN tonight was not going to lose the Gennady Golovkin third fight. That's as simple as that. Let's just keep it a buck. You dig? They was not going to lose that fight. So the fight was going to be this close. It was no way in hell that they wasn't going to let Canelo take it. Ray-Ban says Canelo is not going to give Jacobs a rematch. No way, no how, bruh. No way, no how. Is it the right thing to do? I think so. But ain't going to happen, son. Ain't going to happen. Jacobs is not getting no Did Gennady Golovkin give him a rematch? Hell to the no. Daniel Jacobs right now, where does he go from here? That's a hard question to answer, man. I mean, with all the belts, with Canelo going after the belts, there are still other names that I like to see Daniel Jacobs. Maybe Daniel Jacobs can pick it up where he left off with Jamal Charlo. If Jamal Charlo can get his act together and get on the right network, then we can actually see a fight between Daniel Jacobs and Jamal Charlo. You know what I'm saying? That'd be something worth mentioning. Let's remember, Jacobs pulled up on him. You know what I mean? Pulled up on him and met him in the hallway and say, hey, what we doing? What we doing? You know what I mean? So I would like to see them kind of finish that off, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing Chavez versus Jacobs at 168. You know, there was some talk by the commentators tonight that Jacobs has a problem meeting this 160 weight cut. You know what I mean? So maybe Jacobs should take it up to 168. That's actually not a bad idea, fam. If he cannot get Jamal Charlo up in the building, man, Charlo versus Jacobs will be solid. I agree with you, bro. But if he can't work that out, maybe he should think about going up to 68, man. Maybe trying to get up in there with Caleb Plant, trying to get in the mix with the David Benavidez's of the world. I mean, I don't know if he's undersized for that weight class. That remains to be seen. But the size on Daniel Jacobs that I seen tonight, bro. Woo, I don't know. I think he can get up in there. You know what I mean? I think he can get up in. I think he rehydrating, man, easily in the 180s. He rehydrating easily in the 180s. You know what I'm saying? 68 fits and Ray-Bans all day. Jacobs look big. Jacobs look damn big tonight. And I must have missed exactly what he came into the ring as tonight. I know he missed the next day weigh-in. I know he came in at, 173.6. I don't know what his weight was in the ring tonight. The commentators was trash all night. They was trash, bro. They was kissing Canelo ass, but we expected them to kiss Canelo ass. You know what I mean? Canelo is who Canelo is. But at the end of the day, I saw a draw. I saw a draw, fam. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I'm gonna go back and watch this, but I saw a draw. If you want to say Canelo won by 1, 2 rounds, cool. Respect to you. Maybe you trying to call it like you seen it. But if you coming in here with that 116, 112 bullshit, I ain't buying it, bro. I ain't buying it. The Aztec one says that did Canelo win? Yeah, Canelo won. Unanimous decision. Took the IBF belt off Daniel Jacobs. Now has 3 major belts of the 4. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. The commentators were horrible. Everybody's saying that tonight. The commentators was horrible except Froch. Hey, somebody said Trump need to build a wall. You funny as shit. Hey, you funny. Come on, that ain't gonna stop Canelo, man. You know what I mean? Them judges love him too much, man. Them judges love the gingers, huh? Yeah, man. Cannabis Cove says I seen the 7-5 Canelo outlanded him 118 to 131. Landed 40% versus 20%. Look, bro, look. I'm not going to discount what Canelo did early. The question I would have to ask y'all is how many of those early rounds did you give to Canelo? I gave him at least 5 of the first 6. I gave him at least 5 of the first 6. I gave the first one to Daniel Jacobs, and that's a debatable round because it was such a fill-out round. But I gave Canelo Alvarez 5 of the first 6. You know what I'm saying? After that, I thought it was all Daniel Jacobs. Shit, in that case, then, with Daniel Jacobs losing the 12th round. So that would have made it an even fight. I mean, that's just how I seen it, bro. I'm sorry, man. Ali, they should put you up on the wall. Put his ass up on the wall, huh? You know what I mean? Hey, yo, man, you ain't stopping Canelo, man. Stop that bullshit, man. Don't come in here with that racist bullshit, son. CompuBox had Triple G landing more punches, and he still lost. Sometimes it comes down to cleaner, more definitive punching. And I thought in the middle rounds on down, Jacobs had the cleaner, more definitive shots, especially in the 9th round, where I thought the best punch of the fight happened in the 9th round from Daniel Jacobs on a major hook that he just did not follow up on. Dumbass, bro. I was just like, Yo, hit the like button for me as y'all coming on through. Whether you're fam or whether you're sliding through and just seeing me for the first time, hit the like button for me, man. We always here. And hit that subscribe button and come and rock with the homie. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. If you give Canelo 1 round over Jacobs, that is completely understandable. But that fight was damn near the definition of a draw. I couldn't agree with you more, Christian Thomas. And that's my whole deal. If you give it 1 to 2 rounds to Canelo Alvarez, you being fair. That's just how you see it. You might be slightly biased, but you at least being somewhat fair. If you come in here with some, 4 rounds more, 116 to 112, total bullshit, bro. Total bullshit. I don't know how y'all saw it, man. 1 round either way is fine, but 8 to 4 is an egregious, is egregious in your Stephen A. Smith voice. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Yeah, man, got that button for me. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, homeboy. Real talk. What's that say? Master Beta. All right, Master Beta. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, fam. Yo, that's crazy. Just subscribe. Welcome to the family, Master. Welcome to the family, fam. I'm giving Canelo that extra 2 rounds. He did land more too. So you saying Canelo may have took the 11th and the 12th round? I can give you that. Respect. If you're giving them 2 rounds, respect. But just don't come in here with the 4-round bullshit. That's all I'm telling y'all, man. I ain't buying that, bruh. I ain't buying that. Danny Ford scared. He got outclassed and embarrassed and period. Slapping punches and swinging in the air and running. I don't think he did much running. But I will say this, though, man. I've been saying this all stream, and I got to keep repeating it for the people that's just kind of coming in. I would have liked to see Daniel Jacobs' dog come out a little more. I do think that Daniel Jacobs was doing a lot of slapping punches, but I thought Danny Jacobs still won enough middle to late rounds so they could have called this shit a draw. You dig? Slap that like button and sub, bro. Welcome to the family, Christian Thomas. I see you, man, bigging me up, man, showing all the messages in there. Man, I appreciate you. Welcome to the family. We gets down on this channel, fam. We gets down. We hold the sport down like the way it's supposed to be held down. Check my archives because they don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. What's next for Canelo? Well, you know, the only thing that I can think that's next for Canelo is either 1 or 2 things. It's either Billy Joe Saunders because he has the WBO, which is the last remaining Dragon Ball of the weight class, or yet and still he can go after Gennady Golovkin and go in a big money fight. Now, according to the words of Canelo Alvarez, he wants Gennady Golovkin to go and get the belt. So then when they meet, they can then go fight for total undisputed middleweight champion. It makes sense. But it takes Gennady Golovkin to stop acting like a biatch and jump into the ring with Demetrius Andrade. That's what it's going to take. You did? It's going to take him to jump into the ring and stop acting like a biatch. Thank you for the super chat, family. Lafiq, what's that say? Look. Life and Logic, appreciate that, fam. You cool, homie. I sub, man. Welcome to the family, Life and Logic. Welcome to the family. You gonna see, man. We all chill and we all one big family over here, man. All day, all day. You know, Danny only actually fought 3 total rounds, so I can't see him winning no more than 4 rounds in that. Canelo won very easy. Lines and truth. I'm surprised to hear you say that, bro. I'm surprised. 4 rounds though? Are you serious? 4 freaking rounds, man. You want some 4 rounds? Come on, bro. I mean, I don't see that, bro. I don't see that, man. Canelo started to get pushed back. Canelo started to take steps back, bro. Canelo started to keep a lot of those big shots that he was doing earlier on. You ain't see a lot of that in the middle rounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. No way, no how, man. The family, Orlando Finney says, Canelo is the real deal. Bring on Demetrius Boo Boo Andre. So let me ask y'all a question. Real talk. Let me just ask y'all, man. Do y'all think that Canelo should go after the last belt and to go ahead and face Demetrius Andrade? Or do y'all think that Canelo Alvarez should honestly just jump straight into the Gennady Golovkin fight? Or should he sit back, since he's been putting all of this work in? He got the WBC, he got the WBA, he now just got the IBF tonight. Well, guess what? Let's see Gennady Golovkin put some work in and get a belt, and then come see me. Which one do y'all rather see? Or should Canelo go straight to the WBO and go after history? Which one y'all think he should do? Let me know. Let me know. Phillips Bridge says, get the belt. Okay. Life and Logic says, be greedy and go for the belt. Okay. So y'all don't want, y'all basically willing to say, put Gennady Golovkin on the back burner and go straight for that last belt. Okay. Ray-Ban says, get one more tough fight, then take a couple fights off. So you think he should go after that belt, Ray-Ban? Or should he go after Gennady Golovkin? Let me know. Canelo doesn't need Triple G. Triple G needs Canelo. I agree with that, Philip Briggs. I agree with that all day. Right now, Triple G, like I keep telling people, you had 2 shots, bro. You had 2 chances, and you didn't win either chance. You ain't win either time. You had a draw in one, and then you lost one. You had 2 shots, so now go after and do something and get a belt, and then come back and meet me. You know what I mean? Ray-Ban says get the belt. So you think that he should go after the belt? OD Low Sports Info, what's up, fam? You say Canelo should go after Triple G and then fight Boo Boo. So you think that? So OD Low, you think that Canelo should go after Golovkin and get that bag of money first, and then put Demetrius Andrade on the back and say, forget the belt? You know, what if he loses? I mean, if he loses to Gennady Golovkin, he loses out on a chance to make history. I'm just saying. And Gennady Golovkin gets to escape back into a fight with Canelo. He ain't put no work in. He ain't done shit. He coming back and fighting some dude we don't even know the name. I forgot his name already. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, who he fighting again? Like, yo, he went through about 3-4 opponents, man. It was Brandon Adams at one point. It was another guy that had 4 knockouts at one point. And now this latest dude that he gonna fight, like, dog, he ain't putting no work in. So why should he have the opportunity to just go right after 3 belts? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm asking a question. Who won? Kelly Pond. It was Canelo Alvarez won by unanimous decision. I saw the draw. A lot of the fans clearly in the comments saw the draw as well. But one scorecard had it 116 to 112. When you go back and watch this fight, you're not going to see that. I'm just giving you fair warning. Orlando Finney says, forget Triple G. He doesn't deserve that fight. Fight Andre. Okay, I'm with you, Orlando. Does Triple G deserve the Canelo Alvarez fight after not beating him in 2 fights? And then just come back, take a bump, and then jump right back in there with Canelo. When Canelo been putting in work, he went up to 68, got the WBA regular title. He comes back down to 160, goes after the IBF title. All of these big-time fights that Canelo doing, and Triple G just supposed to just get a shot. Why don't Triple G go face Demetrius Andrade and go after the WBO and then meet Canelo back in the middle? Bring something to the table. You did. That's all I'm saying. Ray-Ban says Triple G think he's A-side. Man, Triple G, you see him sitting ringside, sitting on that joint like he just the KGB or some shit. You know what I mean? He just sit back like, with the shades on, like he just running shit. Bro, come on, cuz. You ain't running nothing, bro. You done took L's. Whole time Jamal Charlo want to know what's good. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been doing nothing, fam. Triple G, they just put him in there as like one of the all-time greatest middleweights and all this other jazz. Bro, look, man. All I'm telling you is, look, Canelo told you, go after a belt. I got 3. You'll have 1. We'll go for a major trilogy fight, and the winner of me and you will be a undisputed middleweight champion. It gets no better than that, man. It gets no better than that, man. Triple G, get out of here. You had your chance. I feel you, Ray Bans. I feel you, man. Hey, Dice says who won? Canelo Alvarez, unanimous decision, fam. Canelo Alvarez, unanimous decision. Major difference in scorecards. What did the other judge had it? 115, 114, or something like that? That's even somewhat respectable. You know what I mean? Come on, man. No way, man. Nah, Jacobs lost because of the early rounds. He started too late. Now I can agree. I can hear that, Jose Espinosa. I mean, if you feel as though that Daniel Jacobs may have started a bit too late, I can rock with that. You know what I mean? That's respectable also. But to say that he did not do anything in the late to mid rounds, well, that's just gonna be a facade, bro. That's a straight up facade. You know what I mean? If you feel as though he started too late, respect. I can respect that. But don't say he didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, hit that like button for me like the homie just tell me, yo, why y'all sliding through up in this joint? Whether you're just seeing me for the first time, whether you're rocking with me, because I know I got a lot of my fam up in here tonight. I got new fam up in here tonight. Hit the like button for me, man. We stood up to 1 a.m. over here Eastern Standard Time, man, and we putting in work, man. Hit the like button for the homie. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Triple G is the man, Champion Killer. What's up, Champion Killer? That's fam right there. Triple G is the man. Yeah, well, Triple G the man need to get his ass a belt, fool. You know what I'm saying? He need to get his ass a belt. He need to do something and meet Canelo in the middle and stop letting Canelo put all the work in. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Triple G is in the stay safe business. No, Triple G is I'm in the protection zone. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna mess with y'all. See him ringside tonight with his little hair all potted to the side, looking all nice and neat. You know what I mean? No, he ain't even looking like a killer up in that joint tonight, man. Get up out of here, man. Trilogy thing is about the paydays. Yeah, man, look, we ain't talking about paydays. We talking about legacy now. See, Canelo is talking about legacy. Canelo got a bag. Canelo just signed a $300+ million deal. He ain't tripping off the bag. He's tripping off legacy at this point. And he wants to be undisputed. And he's trying to give Triple G a break and say, look, either you go after that belt and then meet me in the end, or you got either 1, 2, or 3 options. Either A, I go after the belt. B, I go up to 175 and try to do something else amazing. You know what I mean? Maybe, who knows, he even threatened to call out Sergey Kovalev one time. Or C, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll get to you. But you are the C option. You are, if the option is I have nothing else to do, if I'm just bored, then I'll call Gennady Golovkin into the ring. Because you ain't got nothing. You ain't bringing nothing to the table. You don't want to go after Demetrius Andrade. Come on, man. Come on, man. Jacob had his moments here and there, but that was it. Nah, bro. I thought Jacobs took the middle of the late rounds, bro. I thought he took the middle of the late rounds. Close fight, though, man. I mean, close rounds, a lot of debatable rounds, but I had it a draw. I'm going to stick to my draw for tonight. I'll come back and I'll watch this, and I always do. For those who just sliding through, know this. Every Sunday, every Wednesday, we do live stream called We Talking Boxing, where it's more calmer, it's much more chill, and we kind of break the thing down. You know what I mean? So this Sunday, to everybody who just signed up, tomorrow we will do an episode called We Talking Boxing. I will rewatch this fight, and I will possibly even rescore this fight. But as of tonight, me being turned up, me judging it in real time, I gotta give it a draw for right now. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I earn new respect. World McCray in the building. I earn new respect for Canelo. I mean, dog, I always told y'all, man, Canelo is a good-ass fighter. These are just, my only question is how many rounds can he sustain being that damn good fighter? You know what I mean? The dude has learned so much over the years. And it's crazy because it seems like the Canelo should be like this mid-30-year-old fighter. This dude is only 28 years old. 28 years old, son. Man, it seems like we've been talking about Canelo for shit forever, you know what I mean? And we watched Canelo grow up before our eyes. We watched him get popped for clenbuterol and eat the Mexican meat, old Mexican meat eating ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Like we seen all of that, and you know, I mean, he slipped, he messed up, he come right back, and he bouncing right back by winning these titles. Man, look, man, all I'm telling y'all is that Canelo is not a bum. He's learned a lot. He learned from the Mayweathers. He learned to add more to his style. Eddie Reynoso, man, him and Eddie Reynoso was like peas in a pod, man. They a match made in heaven, man. I got to give it to him. Canelo is about legacy. Triple G is about money. Ask Abel. Damn, realest statement tonight. Yo, I agree with that 100%. Yeah, this dude is firing everybody, man. They saying he kicked Abel to the curb like Abel, look, man, if you don't take this pay cut, you gone. They say he firing lawyers. He's firing everybody, man. He fired his chef because the chef asked for a raise, so he kicked the chef out of his house, you know what I'm saying? He is firing everybody. See, what y'all don't understand is that Gennady Golovkin has bossed up. He has bossed up. He's running his own promotional company. He got a lot of all these shares with the Zone, and the Zone is giving him the money. He has bossed up. Look at Tom Loeffler, his little whipping boy now. Tom Loeffler works for him. Tom Loeffler works for GGG Promotions now. You know what I mean? Tom Loeffler, he's like, damn, what about my whole setup I had going on Golovkin? Golovkin, like, either you run my company and you work for me and you eat what I tell you to eat. You get paid what I tell you to get paid, or I'm kicking your ass out too. And Tom Loeffler was just like, all right, Gennady. All right, Gennady. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Gennady. It's Mr. Gennady now. Straight up about that money, fam. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Odie Loke Sports says, we all know how the sports work. Don't be fooled, bro. We all know how this works. Canelo is going to take a light tune-up next, or Triple G. My deal is, if he decides to take a light tune-up next, I actually want to see that. Because this then gives more time for Gennady Golovkin to maybe get in there with Demetrius Andrade and fight for that WBO title. I need to see Demetrius Andrade with a good dance partner, and I need to see Gennady Golovkin earn the Canelo fight back. So, hey, am I going to sit here and jump all over Canelo if he takes a soft touch? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Triple G on the Zone app said the fight was born, and it was a good sparring fight. Man, Triple G is salty, Morton salt, moist, just a hater. You know what I mean? No, I think that's it. Triple G is a hater. No one even knows who Triple G's even fighting. We forgot everybody forgot his name. You know what I mean? Like, man, Triple G need to get out of here, man. Whole time, man, Triple G better show us something in his next fight. But then again, we ain't gonna be able to get a good measure on it because he's fighting some random bum. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. Triple G should join TMT. Well, it's done now. Triple G already locked in with the Zone. He got his own money. He got his own company. He got shares into the company. He's going to go off to be an ambassador for the company. He is Mr. Gennady Golovkin now. Tom Loeffler is his whipping boy. Abel Sanchez got the boot. He's fired everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's fired the gardener. He's fired the chef. He's fired the lawyers. He's fired them all because nobody was willing to take a pay cut. And now he got everybody working for the low. They're struggling to pay their bills. It's a damn shame what Gennady Golovkin has turned into. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. Champion Killer says, I'm hating on Triple G. Oh, here they come. Dale Balder says, bro, you hating on Triple G. Oh, here they come. The Triple G defending crew. You know what I mean? Here they come. Bro, ain't nobody hating on Triple G. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me that Triple G deserves a fight to go right back into a fight with Canelo Alvarez after not winning in 2 opportunities. That's what you're gonna tell me? He didn't win in 2 chances. Oh, but he deserves a 3rd chance. For what? For what? Go after Demetrius Andrade. You are rated in the top 5 of the WBO, where you easily get a shot. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason, bro. Demetrius Andrade been calling you out for months. What you gonna tell me? Oh, the Triple G defending crew is up in this joint tonight, y'all. They gonna be up in this joint like, yo, Triple G ain't never done nothing to nobody. Okay? He ain't never done nothing to nobody, all right? He deserves a Canelo Alvarez fight. He deserves everything because he had 20 title defenses, and he's in the history books. Fuck out of here, fam. You know what I'm saying? I ain't buying it, bro. Like I said before, Triple G need to earn a fight with Canelo because Canelo been putting in work. He has now won the IBF belt. He took Gennady Golovkin's belt, went up to a whole nother weight class and got a somewhat of a belt. You know what I'm saying? And all Triple G has done over the last month is try to fight Rob Brandt when he couldn't get. Oh, I'm sorry, not Rob Brandt. He tried to fight the other guy. What's the Asian guy who I'm thinking about? He tried to go over to ESPN and get that fight done. Oh, but when things ain't work out because Rob Brandt beat him, now it's like, oh, where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? PBC like, oh, look, we'll throw you a bag. Fight Jamal Charlo. No. That's a tough fight. I can't do that. The Zone is like, okay, look, we'll give you a bum first, and then we'll see if we can work out the Canelo Alvarez fight. Okay, cool. I'm with that. Come on, bro. I ain't buying that shit, bro. Golovkin need to put in some work and stop acting like a biatch. It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? All the defenders going to say I'm hate Murata. That's what I was thinking about, bro. Murata. He thought he was going to face Murata, but Rob Brandt beat him. And so it was like, oh, now I can't make no money over there with that situation. So, PBC is like, look, we'll give you some money to fight Jamal Charlo. What's good? The WBC ordered for you to face Jamal Charlo anyway. Oh, no, that's too hard of a fight. I can't do with that. I'm 37 years old, you know. I've had 20 title defenses. I know. I put in my work over the years. I beat Curtis Stevens. I beat David Lemieux. I beat Willie Monroe. It's no way. You know, do you know who I am? I am Golovkin. I am Gennady Golovkin. No, I need to fight whenever I want to fight, who I want to fight. Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all keep buying that, man. I ain't buying it, bro. I ain't buying it. Word of the day is in the building. It was close. It was close. It was very close. I had it a draw, fam. Triple G ruined his career by not going for undisputed when he had the chance. He chased the dangling carrot from Oscar. Yeah, he could have actually did it. That goes to show you what he dropped his IBF title. This IBF title that was fought for tonight, it was got because Triple G abandoned it. Let's not forget how this all went down. He abandoned it because he didn't want to face Sergey Deryevchenko. Billy Joe Saunders around that time, he was actually serious at that time about fighting Gennady Golovkin, but Gennady Golovkin didn't want to do anything to mess up his shot against Canelo Alvarez. I ain't messing that up for nothing. I'm not going to go after greatness. I'm not going to go after the belt. No way, no how. He could have kept the IBF belt and went after the WBO belt because we all know unifications trump mandatories. So his IBF mandatory that he had to fight in Sergey Deryevchenko wouldn't have applied. And he could have went straight to Billy Joe Saunders and went after that final belt. And then maybe we would have been talking to Gennady Golovkin in another light. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. All I'm telling y'all Golovkin defenders with the G on your chest, you know what I'm saying? All I'm telling y'all is, look, the man has not beaten Canelo in 2 fights. Canelo has earned the right to tell Golovkin, get a belt and then come and meet me. That's only but fair. You know what I mean? It's only but fair. Danny Jacobs needed more body work, man. Yeah, I can see that, man. But my deal is, though, you can't argue and say he done dotted. You can't argue and say that he did not take a lot of those middle rounds. And if you want to say the late rounds, you got to, at least between the 11th and 12th, you got to give him one or the other of those. I gave him round 1. The body work could have been actually a little bit more. I've been saying it all stream. The dog could have came out a lot more harder. You know what I'm saying? There was times in this fight where he admired his work. There was times in this fight where he did take his foot off the gas. But I thought he started to outland Canelo in the middle rounds, hit him with the cleaner, more decisive shots. And just, I thought he started to take a lot of those rounds, man. I mean, there's a lot of things that Jacobs could have done better in this fight. The body work could have been better. The dog could have been bigger. And most importantly, the slapping shots, bruh. The slapping shots. That should have been not, all these slapping shots, man. That just wasn't where it was at. You know what I mean? I would like to see a lot of knuckle shots, man. Real talk. Canelo should move on from him. Canelo should move on from who? Gennady Golovkin? I don't know, man. It's hard to move on from that much money. I mean, I'm sure that Gennady Golovkin's DAZN deal was dependent upon him getting Canelo Alvarez. Let's just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure also that Canelo knows if Gennady Golovkin is on the same network as me, and Gennady Golovkin has, I guess, a substantial enough fan base with the G's on their chest. Like I just got a few of them. I mean, I'm sure they're still up in here tonight. Much love to my homie Champion Killer. But I'm sure, he got enough significant fans with Canelo Alvarez. It's going to be hard for him to turn down that fight. Yo, man, whether you're just seeing me for the first time, I got to keep bringing this up. Hit the like button for the fam, man. You know what I mean? Sign on up. Subscribe, man. Rock with me, man. We do this. This is what we do over here. We have fun. We have debates. We get passionate, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually on the mic, never much so in front of the camera. But, yo, for all of y'all just meeting Main Man, Made Man for the first time, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. It's just a debate. If you can make an argument against my opinion, it's fine. It's just a debate, Dale. But I mean, yeah, that's all it is, bro. Hey, Dale, that's what we do, fam. We have debates. And I'm always opening my platform for any of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we have our normal shows, I open the platform up. I send out links. I give you a chance to speak your piece. The whole 9 yards, bro. It's fam over here, man. Ray-Ban say hit the like button, man. We the real deal all day. Sign up, subscribe, hit the notification button. Everything, man. You will not be disappointed when it comes to boxing on this channel. Trust me when I tell you. Check my archives because they don't lie. We talking boxing, man. All day, fam. All day. So it is what it is, man. We had a good fight tonight, man. I'm going to tell y'all, before I get off here, man, the undercard, though, son. The undercard was just like trash, bro. Trash undercard, man. I'm going to tell you, hey, Mauricio Herrera need to hang it up, man. I hate to see what Mauricio Herrera is putting himself through, man. I understand they saying, like, this is the first time he got stopped tonight or whatever the case may be. The man is not in shape. The man doesn't look like he's nowhere near should be still fighting. Mauricio Herrera hang it up. You know what I mean? This young kid Virgil Ortiz knocked him out, man. It was hard to watch for me because I remember the day of Mauricio Herrera when he was a formidable opponent, when he gave everybody hell, man. Everybody hell. You know what I mean? And I hate to see this version of Mauricio Herrera keep being used as a punching bag, man. Real talk, man. Virgin looked like a monster in that joint. Yeah, what is he? 13-0, 13 knockouts. Up and coming prospect, man. I like him so far, man. I like him so far, but he's just still, man. I hate to see what Mauricio Herrera had to go through tonight. And who else was on the undercard? The rest of the undercard just sucked, bro. Saddam Ali and all these born ass fights, man. The zone. I see. Thank God they gave us this fight tonight. But at the end of the day, man, like the undercards got to get better, bro. They got to get better. Undercards was prospects getting wins under the belt. That's all it was. A lot of prospects. I like Ryan Garcia. Big fan of Ryan Garcia. I think Shorty is the real deal. I like what I see in Ryan Garcia, man. That's all it was. Okay. Saddam Ali needs to retire. Hey, yeah, Saddam Ali, man. I used to like Saddam heavy, bruh. What happened to Saddam Ali, man? He used to be something, man. Oh, what happened to Saddam Ali, man? When he went up to 54, man, and Jaime Munguia put that ass whooping on him, he just took something away from Saddam, bro. It is what it is, man. But all in all, I had this shit a draw. I thought I would have been happy with a draw tonight if you would have gave the fight to Canelo by 1 or 2 rounds. Even if you would have gave it to Daniel Jacobs by 1 or maybe 2 rounds, I would have respected your opinion, and I still respect your opinion on that. But 116, 112, anything beyond 4 rounds, I think is just way out of bounds, and I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? So we'll talk about this tomorrow on We Talking Boxing. Everybody, once again, sign up. We will break this thing down. I will research the numbers. I will listen to the post-fight interviews. I will pay close attention to the post-fight press conference. And we will comment on each and everything that's said by these fighters tomorrow. And we'll talk more about this, man. But as for tonight, for those who have not seen, Canelo Alvarez takes it by unanimous decision. And he wowed enough judges who thought that he beat it in so far of a margin, man. Daniel Jacobs could have done some better things. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The body work, the dog could have been bigger. The slapping punches, the admiring of his work, didn't like it. You know what I mean? But I still thought he did enough to win a lot of scorecards in the middle of the late rounds. So, see y'all tomorrow. See y'all Sunday tomorrow night. Ray Bans, fam. What's up, man? All right, man. Have a good night. Hey, yo, man. You coming on tonight? Thank you for coming on tonight all day. Tomorrow, Sunday, we doing an episode of We Talking Boxing. Be here. Be here. Dundada. Much love to you, man. Much love to all the fam that showed up tonight. All the newbies that we brought onto the fam tonight. Much love to you. Hit the thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. We all fam from here on out. It is what it is. To the next video. Peace out.